Scorpio, how's it going? Yes, reading here going from the 24th through to the 30th of June. Yes, so we've gone through the solstice as well. So for the northern and southern hemisphere, that was so the Earth's energy is picking up on both angles, on the southern and on the northern hemisphere. So the energy should be, I think, a little bit more consistent for the next sort of few months. And we've seen that reflected a little bit in the sun as well. If you've been paying attention to anything that's going on in the sun and the vibrations that's coming through the earth, and obviously coming through your aura and your chakras. So without further ado, let's just jump in here and see what's going on for you in this week here. Overall energies here, karmic message, relationship side, karmic message, financial side, influence in the universe, past self, future self, and general sort of outcome. Okay, let's just see what's going on for you this week here. Seems to be something about the heart here. It feels like you want things to advance. You want to meet someone if you haven't met someone, and if you're with someone, you want it to go to the next level. That's the sort of thing that's coming out of here. On the financial side, it's going after the big prize, basically. Going after the big prize, out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, this could be all to do with the passionate side on your relationship side, on your heart. Yeah, there's a lot sort of stuff coming in from the universe, a lot of sort of sociable sort of stuff going on here. And in your karmic message, it's about opening up to your heart and sort of connections with others. Yeah, there is a sort of like niggling thing from the past, but the future looks very, very bright for you. And the lesson to be learned here is we only live this once. We don't just live one life, but this life here, you're only going to live it once. So just live it fully. You know, yeah, this is out with the old and in with the new, with the Ace of Wands on the overall energies. On your karmic mission is to play around with those energies, play around with that passionate side that is within you. Almost like a kid, just doing jokes, having fun, seeing where it takes you. And from the universe here is, okay, so there's a lot coming in from this, from the universe. Is it fighting? I think the fight's over. I think, where you have to defend yourself or sort of justify yourself or anything like that, all of that sort of thing is over and done with. I think the internal conflict has got to be over from within you. And that's where you can really start opening up to some joyous stuff. Yeah, you're getting some healing from the past. And I think this is what the universe is trying to sort of say to you. Don't worry about the past. Look to the future. Allow that healing to be done and allow that blessings to come in and sort of come and start saying, well, can fool me once, but can't fool me twice, as it were, sort of scenario. Because that's what's coming out of the forward of front of it. And this is where it's because you're playing or exploring the passions of how you can connect with other people in life in a really beautiful way. The lessons out of this is, yes, live for today. There is so many opportunities in life. Once we start living in a respect of sort of saying, do you know what, I think I want to be happy. And it could even be just like a pigeon walking down the road and looking really stupid when it walks down the lane. It just makes you laugh. Then you end up telling someone later on that evening, and then that makes a connection with another person. And before you know it, you fall in love. It's a snowball effect here that you should be looking at. And certainly getting over any sort of internal conflict is really going to help you to sort of grow and evolve and really fall in love, basically. I think that's more than anything else that's coming out. On your financial side, this is where you're going for the big prize. And I think your karmic mission is to go for this big prize. This could be for a new job or business or project, whatever it is. You seem to have the bee in your bonnet and you're going after it. And I would if I was you. It means you're going to need to do a lot of big going out and connecting with the world that is around you. Yeah, on your sort of past sort of self, this is a similar sort of lesson to over here, sort of kind of going, getting fooled me once won't get me fool me twice, as it were. I think you've learned a lot. I think you know a lot now, a lot more wiser than you ever were when maybe you were trying to go for, building your business before or your projects. It may not have worked last time round, but you've got a lot of lessons to bring into the forward here, into the future. And yeah, your future seems very bright. There seems to be a very victorious effect on all sort of senses, really. Um, and the lesson to be learned out of this is if you want it, go and get it. Basically, Scorpio. Yeah, there is a decision here to be made about, sometimes we can sort of kind of go, okay, I've tried this, I've tried running a business, and it didn't work. Therefore, I'm not going to try it again. And that could well be your decision. Not sure if it's the best thing to do. I think it's more, I think you need to be a leader in your pathway. Go for the big prize here. Yeah, the universe is bringing some beautiful stuff in here. You need to go out there and get it. This is a real ascension moment. This is a real taking you to a next level in regards to a job, business, or project. It's for you just to decide this week what you want out of life. And from your past, yes, you've learned a lot. You have an abundance of resources of understanding of how things work in the material world, how things work in your business or your project or the job or the career path that you want to go after. And I would seriously start going into it. Yes, love is in the air. Oh, baby, yeah. That is your future self. Look at that for the future. It's not bad. That's what the future's been egging you on. And I think it's because that comes into play. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really, really nice for you. It's falling in love with life, falling in love with the idea of kind of going, yeah, I want to do it. It's falling in love with your ambition, getting into alignment with your ambition. Fool me once won't get me fooled again, and it's going for it. It's seeing things in a different way, and I think you can see your past in a different way, so you can adjust any sort of complications, any sort of shortcomings that you might have had in the past. That's all going to sort of change, most definitely, and it's going to make you feel a lot more relaxed about getting involved in a relationship when you start really investigating or investing in your future, financial future. With the 10, with the, excuse me, with the Ace of Wands, this new passion that's coming into your life, you get the 10 of Pentacles. You've got everything you need. And this is what I mean about just you being you. I think you've learned that lesson, Scorpio. And now it's a case of actually enacting it and living it fully in regards to everything that is around you. The more that you get involved, the more you engage, the better it's going to be. Yeah, play with your passion, play with your happiness, basically. Start, it's all. I feel like there's something cheeky going on, as if like you're, like kids how they sort of like pull the pigtails of someone, that sort of thing. Just being a little bit cheeky with your humor, allow your humor to flow. Because when you do, Scorpio, you know what I mean. You're a very, very humorous person. Yeah, reach for the stars, reach for the best example of yourself. And I think this is what the universe is bringing into your life. And this is what's going to give you the healing from the past to your future. Be the best example of yourself. Just reach for the happiest moment that you can exist within you more than anything else. The reason you're getting healing from the past is because you're going on a mission, and it seems like it's a mission of success in regards to love, in regards to relationships, in regards to, yeah, this is what I want to live, basically. It's really beautiful. Yeah, no, you've got to go on that mission. I was just waiting to see so whether it had anything to do with you being a sort of knight, coming to someone's rescue or not. I think you're coming to your own rescue more than anything else. In your future self, yes, it's planning that needs to be done. These two of wands here, and it may need a little bit of travel and stuff like that. But once you do get into this sort of planning aspect of it all, this is where you're going to be able to, combine your plan, combine your idea of a successful relationship with someone else. And that's what seems to be the driving force behind you. Nurturing all these good opportunities around you is going to be absolutely beautiful. I think it's going to open a lot of doors for you going forward. A lot of doors in regards to sort of meeting someone, but you've got to allow that childlike energy to come out. The more you let it come out, the more it's going to play into your favor. Okay? On your financial side, I think that is it. This is it. I'm saying when a business didn't work in the past, or your career path didn't work in the past, or or your project or whatever, you did get emotionally affected by it. And I think this is what is creating this choice here. Because do I want to go back through all of that? I think that's the question that sort of might be buzzing around your head at the moment. Once the universe, and once you step out there and step up to the plate of going for it, I think it provides a lot of passion for you in multitudes of different ways, more than anything else. The universe here is sort of saying the more you put in, the more you get out. If you go into it sort of saying, oh, I don't know if it's going to work, I don't, there's a good chance it's not going to work. And the universe here is sort of saying everything is available to you. You've just got to go ahead and take it. And it's from the past. As I said, don't look at the past and sort of say, there you get the death and rebirth card. Don't look at the past and sort of say, oh, it didn't work last time, therefore it's not going to work this time, because the situation is completely different in the past to what it is today. And this is where I think you need to come at it was in a fresh way of looking things, and that's what the hangman is all about. With the lovers, yeah, I think this is a big opportunity for you. This could be a job or a business or project, whatever it is. It's a big opportunity that you should seize upon. And once you do seize upon it, that's when you're going to feel like life is really, or you're in alignment with life. You're loving it. That's basically what it is. And this is, a golden opportunity. But this golden opportunity in the future comes because you look at things in a different way. And you're probably looking at that 10 of Pentacles and that death and rebirth card in a completely different way. You've got to recognize the path that you're on. And I think this is where maybe you need to look at your path in a different way. It's understanding the knowledge that comes out of the hangman, because he's hanging from the tree of knowledge. You know how to work, you know how to apply yourself, and etc. Yes, in the past things may not have worked for you, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to work this time. And I think this is where you've got to be strong and true to yourself. Yeah, there is a bit of a pain in the backside sort of decision to make, but once you make it, I think it's going to really steamroll ahead for you into some beautiful success. If you're thinking about starting a business or going for a new job, I would really start pushing the boundaries if I was you. This is the moment, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. I hope you get the best out of these readings. If you've got any questions and etc., please leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than welcome to answer any sort of questions and so forth. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.